Buy the rumor, sell the news. That's kind of what we saw yesterday as it relates to what went down with the Ethereum ETF. All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mark. Welcome into the Crypto Mark, and let's get started talking about kind of how we've looked at this rebound, what's coming about within the top 100 cryptos, and then I'm going to break down kind of my thoughts as we get into an article where we go over the Ethereum ETF first day coming to light and the difference between that and what we had there within Bitcoin in their ETF first day spot inflows. So there's a lot to talk about. We're going to keep this one a little bit short and sweet. If you guys have not done so, perfect time. Let's get subscribed to the channel. All you got to do is hit that button down below, smash that like button as well, and let's get into it. Let's start talking some crypto. This is something where we're looking at this time period, right? And it's kind of crazy. I got in this discussion with a couple other people where Bitcoin is pressing all-time highs, Ethereum ETFs. How much more kind of steam can we have? And, we were talking with somebody just briefly about, what is going down with meme coins, for example, launching new startups, new projects. I just don't understand, quite frankly, how the environment has changed so much in crypto in the last 2 years. We look at where we're at. There's actual good projects that I know that are waiting to get off of the ground with what they want to do with utility and within building, but they just haven't started. And I don't understand if there's no better time, and maybe one of you guys can help me out down below in the comments. We have all these Ethereum ETF talks. We have, Bitcoin pressing all-time highs. We have a very, very strong chance at a pro-crypto presidential kind of cabinet, and we look into that regime that you may want to call it that, but that's kind of what we're set up to have. I mean, you see former President Donald Trump and the now presidential candidate Kamala Harris will be speaking at Bitcoin, the Bitcoin convention when we talk about what's going down in Nashville this weekend. So very, very interesting time for crypto legislation. I just don't understand, quite frankly, why, and maybe one of you guys know the answer to this and help me out with this, but why we're not seeing more kind of, I guess fools rush in, if you will. I think there should be more people, more retail involvement within crypto, and I think that's kind of where I wish that we would have that, because that would make, I think, a lot more of a domino effect, I think, across the map. So let's get down into it. Enough of me rambling. Remember, guys, not financial advice. I do want to share with you guys what's going on within the crypto bubbles. We can look right here. We have seen a rebound very, very nicely, so to speak, when we look at how we were basically down 10% on the day. A couple ones to point out, and I know this is going to be Ethereum-based crypto video, all right, but this is where we look at XRP. I mean, up one spot now into the sixth position, 63, getting as high as 63 cents on the day. A great month for XRP, up 32%. And, it's something where I think a lot of people out there have bad taste in their mouth. There's a couple cryptos I cover, XRP, Cardano, just for example. There's a lot of comments I get, very negative comments. And yes, maybe people are right, but I mean, I just don't understand it, because we have Bitcoin at all-time high, and there's such negative momentum and negative steam within crypto. It makes zero sense. I understand it from a principle that the market caps are all spread out. It's everything. The market's kind of diluted, if you will, with how much volume we have. But here we are, guys, 2024. I mean, the windows are closing, and if we aren't going to expand, then we need to take advantage of what we have in front of us. So that's kind of where I'm at. Looking into the top 100, we can see Bitcoin flat basically, but still a green week. Ethereum down 1.1% on the day, but still a green week. So 34.59 for Ethereum. How much of that was actually priced in? Who knows? But still, Ethereum, look at this, guys. And I know this is going to be an ETF-centric video, but I do want to pull this up for you on the trading view, because quite fascinating when we look back at the 1 year number, and Ethereum was 1,400. And I remember even doing some videos covering Ethereum when we were trading at sub 1,000, and I just could not get over that. But whether or not you like Ethereum gas fees, you believe in Vitalik and what they're building, quite frankly, it doesn't really matter. It is kind of just in some form or fashion transactionally dominant, and that's kind of what's going to keep Ethereum ahead. But what we have going down within these ETFs, the numbers, the volume, we're going to get into that. has just been absolutely crazy. Okay, but quick first, a word from our sponsor. If you do want to trade on leverage, Ethereum, Bitcoin, all your favorite cryptos, up to 100x leverage. Sign up today using my link down below. Get started trading with Margex today and enjoy that $10,000 bonus that you can claim just for signing up using my link down below in the description. And you have to check out the copy trading feature. Those numbers don't lie. There's a lot of percent ROE that people have been making just copying every single move of certain traders. They're up there on the leaderboard. There's no KYC, so make sure Margex is right for you and understand the risks within trading on volatility and within leverage. Do your own research, due diligence, and by all means, if you want to get started with Margex, start trading today. Links down below. Okay, but here's what we're looking at when we talk about this Ethereum talk. All right, we had 1/3 of the size of Bitcoin on the debut of the spot ETF. When we look at how on sheer size, okay, but in value, it has outperformed, I should say, Bitcoin when we look at the absolute value of net flows on the first day. All right, Ethereum had $107 million versus Bitcoin's negative $1.5 billion. Okay, so that's crazy. BlackRock spot ETF, that's been the big one, 1/4 of the volume. We have combined within all the other 9 spot Ether ETFs, $1.112 billion. Absolutely insane. That's just unbelievable in terms of look at how much that stacks up against Bitcoin. But we haven't really had Ethereum pump. And, you could say, oh, it's priced in. But quite frankly, what was priced in? Because we were at 3,900 just months ago. So kind of crazy. And you look at what this is going to do from institutionally, how much transactional volume and those numbers, right? How much daily revenue some of these institutions are going to do is just absolutely insane. So I do want to just point that one out for you guys. But the 2 funds that are unavailable with data, that's where we have, I believe it's BlackRock and the Invesco Galaxy. Those have no data, but they look into money flowing out of spot Ether ETFs, net X, the BlackRock and the Invesco Galaxy funds, totaling about $165.3 million. So the numbers may not be exactly accurate, but this is something where you do have the whole conglomerate of what we have within these Ether ETFs into positive territory. Okay, so this is kind of what's interesting, and I think a lot of people that there are some out there, few and far between. I personally I do store Ethereum every once in a while. That's kind of part of my strategy. I want to stockpile the blue chips. But when you talk about Ethereum, it's more so transactional for most. Okay, you want to trade on, the an ERC20 meme coin. You want to trade an ERC20 token. You want to move crypto, swap crypto. A lot of times you need Ethereum. Same thing. So gas fees for Ethereum has always been the knock. It's always been what's holding them back. And this is something where you look into kind of the longer term outlook. Okay, for some of those holders that do invest just solely in Ethereum. Okay, they have been kind of, they have a reason to be optimistic, okay? They've been into Ethereum since 2021. Some of these grayscale Ethereum trust investors, this is where they've been kind of hoping for this day, and that's what they got it, okay? So that's where you saw one trader take out $484.1 million from that. So that's kind of what you see, the buy the rumor, sell the news, but it's also just profit taking. That's something where I don't blame people, right? This person made a play dating back 3 years ago, and boom, reap your rewards. So I'm not going to hate anybody for making money. I'll tell you that. That's something where as long as you do it in a sense where you're not going to absolutely cripple something on the charts, it's not anybody. No one here in the crypto space will ever fault you for taking profits. And I personally, for one, am one of those that have, you look back all the time. Yeah, you can make a lot of money in crypto, but you miss out on a lot of money by not taking profits. And that's just a cold hard truth. So, there's a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas. I wish I'd go back in time and rewrite some wrongs, but you still win trades, and that's kind of the goal and objective moving forward as we get into kind of the way that crypto is evolving. But some other stuff happening, the debut did have that sell the news event like we all predicted. I don't really think, like I told you, I don't really think the price was priced in. I truly believe that. You look back at Ethereum, it's been pretty stable, consolidating. If this was kind of a sell the news event where are we going to go back to essentially this mark here on the chart, right? Are we going to go back to here? Is this where on February 2024, these Ethereum ETFs, is this the pricing in? Maybe. That's kind of how it works. But essentially what we'd be saying is that this pump, and possibly even this, dating back to October 2023, so more of a widespread view, would this be why and how the chart was manipulated? Well, time will tell. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm at. But within this, this was a very strong kind of, not so much rally on the price perspective, but in just the stacking up against Bitcoin with what they did on day one. It was worth me making a video and taking the time to talk to you guys about it. So, as long as the institutions don't ruin crypto, and this Ethereum and ETFs for that purpose will just lead to more adoption and less market manipulation, and we kind of just hold true to principles that should be being used in crypto, then I'm on board with it. But I just don't want to see a lot of these bad actors, right? These big fund, fund groups and BlackRock and all these guys just come in, and even though I know they're already in crypto, but just I don't want them to see them take advantage of loopholes within these ETFs and so on and so forth, and kind of chase people away within the retail side, because I think that's right now what we're lacking, why we're different from 2021, and why we're not exploding as we look at Bitcoin at all-time highs. Okay, so kind of my thoughts, kind of really went into that one. I hope you guys all stick around to the end and watch it. Remember to subscribe on your way out if you have not already done so. Smash that like button. Also, guys, check out Margex, links down below, and my trading indicator if you want to get on board with that. Links down below in the description. But I thank you guys once more for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.